going 2-8 last season in the UGA Draft League. You'd think, I probably won't do it again. You're wrong. Season 2's about to commence. We've just finished the draft. Let's break it down.
Bob, I think you're such a better shiny hunter than me.
So the Johto division draft is concluded. So I'm going to break down what I got. So for my G-Max, I picked Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom was a good pickup. Obviously, you got the Grassy Surge ability, which makes Rillaboom pretty good. And it offers good coverage as well. And then for my tier 1, I went with Tapu Fini. I wanted a strong legendary. And being second in the pick, I thought, you know what, we'll grab Tapu Fini early. And I'm quite happy with that. Especially, obviously, with Misty Terrain and the coverage. You can use it in Trick Room. You can use it out of Trick Room. You know, it's a very, very viable Pokemon. So I'm really happy with that. This one, I'm really happy with because I got the gender right. We got Meowstic Male. Meowstic Male, Prankster. It's got access to weather. It's got fake out pressure. It's got terrain pressure. It's got offensive pressure. There's a lot that I can do with Meowstic this season. And I feel like Meowstic's going to be a staple in the team. And then for my second tier 2, I went with Drifblim. Now, and again, it's another support, but it offers that high offensive pressure as well with the Unburden, weakness policy potential, with setting up via Brutal Swing from Rillaboom, or I don't know. There's options. And then for my tier 3s, I went for Center Scorch. Obviously, Fire Bug, a lot of coverage there. Obviously, I've got a glaring rock weakness, as you will see as the draft continues. My second tier 3 is missing, funny enough. Yeah, I forgot to add it in. Let me fix that right now. Boom. We went with Clarissa. I don't know why he wasn't there. Oh well. Yeah, so I picked her Clarissa. Again, it's another water type. I've got an electric weakness as well, as you can see, especially with these three. But Terrain Pulse, with the fact that I've got 2 terrain setters and Terrain Pulse on Clarissa, it felt like something that I should pick up. It felt like something I should definitely have picked up. And then obviously, Return of the Bird. Pheasant did work for me last season, so I'm really happy to get it back. Again, a support mon, high offense, scope lens, high crit, does a bit of everything. For my freeze, my first one I picked up Haxorus. I was originally going for Noivern, but it got sniped a couple of turns before me. And I was like, well, what other dragon type could I potentially pick up which has decent offense and, relatively good speed and something that I could play around with. And I thought, you know what, we'll get Haxorus here. Nidoqueen. I grabbed Nidoqueen for that poison and ground type coverage. Nidoqueen's special attack is a little bit weaker than its attack, but it's relatively balanced in that regard. I think it's like 10 between it, so you could use it as either or. Obviously not ideal, but I'm quite happy with the pickup. And then we picked up Vespiquen as well, the Queen Bee. I thought getting another bug type, which is slower, could be beneficial to me for the Trick Room teams, etc. if needed. And then my last mon was Kadabra. Now, Kadabra has potential to work really well with Meowstic. It also has really good potential to work with Vespiquen as well with Speed Swap. So overall, I'm really, really happy with what I picked. The Rillaboom, Tapu Fini, Meowstic, Drifblim, Center Scorch, Clarissa, Pheasant, Haxorus, Nidoqueen, Vespiquen, and Kadabra. I think overall, I've drafted it really well. Obviously, compared to last season, the issue that I had last season was there was too much physical offense, not enough special. And then with Cinderace being my G-Max, I didn't have the support around it that could properly protect it. So I feel like getting 3 Mons that are support orientated could really help with the pressure that I can bring from like Rillaboom, Feeny, Haxorus. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this season. I'm hoping I don't go 2-8 again, but overall, I think we could be in for a good time. So fingers crossed. I think the league starts officially next week. Obviously, there's a grace period now where people can make up to two trades if they want to switch out their Mons. I'm probably going to keep with what I've got, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you want to, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what you're looking forward to seeing. Really looking forward to it. And yeah, obviously I also shiny hunt over at twitch.tv/BoxXcyrus. Please do consider checking me out there. I do shiny hunts, Nuzlots, competitive challenge runs, all of that good stuff. But yeah, and until next time, guys, until next time, laters.